struggling with prop firms? Let's go. Okay guys, so in another position now. If you are familiar with my last video, I am basically continuing this 10k account, running up 2% profit. And if I will show you the live trades, I did lose one position. So 3 positions here, risking 0.5% first. So that's why you can see a 1 to 3 here, 1 to almost 1 to 3. But these two positions, if you watch my last video, was basically on the same setup. This one I didn't really like this, so I closed it early. And this one obviously took a loss fairly. I mean, right now we're just winning a nice amount of trades, and we're already 2% up, risking 1%. And I'm looking for a 1 to 5. And if we do hit this 1 to 5, ladies and gentlemen, we will pass this phase 1 as well. And I recently just want to start making videos now. Obviously, again, let me just put the mic in the front here. Okay. So basically, I want this wick here to break the high of this. If we break the high of this, we are looking good. These videos are mostly going to be focused on, the thought process of what happened, the psychology, right? How I think. Now, I want to obviously mention this as well. Huge bullish engulfing, bearish candles, wicks at the top, wicks at the bottom, getting a little bit choppy, bearish volume dying down. After that, we get this little bit of bullish volume here, but now this bullish volume has increased a little. And now if this wick here can break the high of this wick, we should be good to go. So I mean, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now we've broken the high. Now it's going to be interesting from here what happens. On my trading view chart, I'm running around, let's see, sometimes there's a chart difference. So I'm running here about 2.5% in profit. Here I'm running on trading view about 3% in profit. So obviously, because of the spread difference, there's going to be it's going to have a little bit of a difference. So I mean, we're gonna, on trading view, I'm looking for a 1 to 5 on this. So on trading view, if it gives me a 1 to 5, but on this broker, if it gives me like a 4.5% or 4% even, I'll end the trade. I mean, what I can even do at this moment is move my stop loss to half. I removed half of my risk. Now I'm risking 1%, leveraging 1%, but if I lose the trade, I lose 0.5%. So all about how you manage risk. So we're just gonna let this trade run, and we'll see what happens with funding pips. Again, it's, these videos are on the basis of starting small, grow your small account portfolio, get those payouts, then you purchase the bigger accounts. When you see me passing my 50k accounts, 100k accounts, and even when you see, if I show you my students that, and myself, when I'm posting these payouts, these certificates, so not payouts, I'm very private when it comes to payouts, but again, students passing challenges, when I'm posting my winning trades, losing trades, live trades, everything. It's a bit lagging here right now, but when I'm catching 1 to 5, 1 to 6, 1 to 7s, there are videos you'll see me catching 1 to, I see the camera's looking a bit, okay, we're in full throttle right now, running 3% in profit. Camera's looking a bit dark right now, is due to the brightness of the camera settings. I just can't find the remote for the camera, so bear with me regarding that. We are currently up 3%. I do want my 5%, super strong bullish candle. Now remember when I said about bullish candle here, bearish candle, a little bit of volume coming again, bullish, a lot of bullish volume here, hardly no wick at the top. Now the downside of having no wick at the top is that it can start coming straight away tanking down, right? If this is actually going to go up, which I am hoping, obviously, which I would like it to, because then I'll just pass phase 1, and just for obviously entertainment and video purposes, it will look good as well for content, YouTube content purposes. I would want this to continue pushing further up and fill this range here, this huge bearish range. So it'll be interesting to see what exactly happens. But yeah, we'll see. And I mean, when I was already 3% up, I could have just waited for, taking the 3% profit, and then we just got a remaining 1 to 2% left. But I'm going to hold this position because I do think price will try to complete this, range here, because we've come up here, a lot of volume bullish. Also overall, if you look at this here, a double bottom formed. So overall, I do think the market does want to push higher, further up. But again, market can do whatever the hell it wants. Now from back tested data, right? From data, I've got pretty much a 75-80% win rate, targeting these 1 to 4s, 1 to 5s, 1 to 6s. From data, what data tells me, this was going to be the confidence to hold my position, is once price starts, okay, it's going pushing further up. Once price normally goes past my 1 to 2 risk reward, we are good to go. I'm good to it would be like, obviously we've gone past the 1 to 2, but I mean, again, looking at price action, looking at candlestick patterns, looking at overall market structure, looking at, you know, I've got another A plus setup, opportunity presented itself, so we are in the position. Does this mean I'm going to win 100%? No. So just all about just holding this position, and it'll just be interesting to see what happens with this. But yeah, it's you know, I mean, still anything can happen. This can just turn against me, but you know, this, it's all about starting small. It's all about how you manage risk. It's all about understanding of the markets, and this is what I basically even show in my course. Obviously, the course is not as detailed as much as my one-to-one mentorship, and when you're part of the community and all that. That's when I drop the, you know, the real gems in the one-to-ones. But if you are interested, link will be in the video description as well. I'm just gonna wait on this, and I'm looking on my phone as well right now, because the magic keys is acting up on me again. Stop loss entry, yeah, it's not working. So I'm gonna have to close this manually on my mobile phone. So by the way, if I just show you, that is on my mobile phone as well. So I mean, camera's not gonna probably show it properly, but you know, it's on my mobile phone. Once it goes to, like, I might even close this out 1 to 4, because then I'll just need a 1 to 1 to pass the challenge. Again, these 10k accounts, they don't mean anything to me, but it's to show you people that why, because people purchase these 100k accounts, 200k accounts when they don't know how to trade, when they do not even know how to trade, which is mind-boggling, to say the least, which is absolutely insane. Okay, I want this wick price now to break its own high of the wick high, right? Does that make sense? Why? Because if it doesn't, and we're going to close in the candle's going to close in the next 2 minutes, and if the candle closes like that, there's a high chance it might just form a dark cloud cover, and market just might start coming back down. So I wanted to continue pushing further up, but I mean, I've got the confluences on my side. I've got pretty much everything. I mean, we're down to the 44 minutes. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute left. If it closes bullish, we're good. If it closes bearish, you know, I mean, overall, I'm looking at the market, candle price action as well on the trading view platform. Okay, see, this is what I want to see, something like this. Right, this is okay. This is okay, but we're going to hold on to this position. You know, we'll see, and this might just jolt, just fly up. So we'll see. Ooh, it's coming back down a little again. See, this is could be indicating your bullish volume now decreasing. Okay, it will come down a little. I think it will. I could be wrong. It might come down a little. I hope it doesn't. Okay, we've broken the high of that candle. So okay. We're cool. More reason to hold. You know, more reason to hold. So it'll be interesting to see what happens from here now. Almost running 4% in profit. Temptations to close this, because I would only be, you know, 1.3 or 1.5% away from passing phase 1. I'm looking at, I mean, we're still not there yet on trading view as well. See, okay, this might, I don't want to fight this, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to fight the not temptation. Obviously, we've always find the temptation, but I just don't want to fight this potential candlestick pattern that's forming. So we'll see. I'm gonna close this. Just, I mean, because I'll only be like 1.7, 1.5% away. Because look at this pattern. This can just, you know, it's like a dark cloud. I mean, it might come all the way back up again, but you know what, we're gonna hold this, you know, video purposes. And we still got 4 minutes left for the next candle to close, and I don't trade the 5-minute time frame, by the way. I'm just looking at it. I like to do analysis on the smaller time frames just to see what happens. But it's gonna hold on to this. By the way, I am wearing the same clothes as the video that you've probably seen 2 days ago. Why? Because it's the same day and I'm still trading. I've continued to trade the 10k account, so I don't want anyone saying, oh yeah, he's wearing the same clothes. No, it's the same. It's the same. In like, as I'm recording this video, it's the same day. So, and even if I was, I mean, I don't care really. You know, it's see what happens from here. Interesting. You see what I mean when I say dark cloud cover? Because now the bullish volume is shifted, right? Now, another thing that could possibly happen is he might create a little bit of wick of the low and then wanted to push further up, because it would be a very abnormal pattern if the market just went like this, bullish candle here, and continue flying up. It might want to create a little bit of a wick here. I'm going to put this trade at break even. Yeah, I'm going to put this trade at break even. Just let the rest of it run now. So excuse me. Now the temptations, right? Again, we're going to speak about psychology. What am I feeling right now? Right, this comes all the way down. If it hits my break even, do I care? I don't lose anything. I'm risking 1%, right? What would I like right now? Is, I mean, how am I feeling? To be honest, how am I feeling? Nothing really. Obviously, from my side, my perspective, it's a small 10k account, you know. But I wanna try and help like how you should think, right? Emotion might come in, but I don't know what it is as well. Another thing I want to mention: the thrill and the fulfillment and all that of passing it. I don't care if it's a 10k. I don't care if it's a 5k account. I don't know. It just it feels a real sense of achievement, right? I mean, it would be nice to pass this, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, you know. So just gonna wait patiently, and but again, emotion wise, you know, it's about taking it all in, and knowing that we've always got tomorrow. We can come back tomorrow. We can knowing that, you know, it's not the end of the day. You know, we already up 3% on this account for today. So right now, wherever I'm risking right now is profits. I'm not going to draw down. I've got free lifelines in the sense I've got 3% to play with. You know, so it's all good. It's all good, you know. I mean, even if I was to end the trade right now, I'll be up 4.3% for the day. Now sometimes price does this funny thing, right? Okay, now there's no wick at the bottom. So just like there's no wick at the top here, and markets continue pushing further down, there's no wick here now. So we might just come back all the way back up again. So it's interesting. It's interesting what can happen. You know, you just gotta get used to reading the candlesticks as well. Get familiar with the way the candlesticks move, the way they, you know, even the way they spike up and down. Super important. Super important. By the way, if you're not here, you know, make sure you like and subscribe, guys and ladies. You know, I want to make this content very different. You know, I've seen a lot of content online. I don't really see people speaking through the traders themselves. You know, might even start doing some of my other 200k accounts as well, my funded accounts. So, but I want to start with these small little accounts. You know, just because it's not relatable. Again, I want to make these videos on the basis of making them as relatable as possible, right? So yeah. We don't lose anything if these traders go against us. I would like it before this candle closes in the next 4 minutes to match the high of this here, it's a nice indication. Then we're gonna push, continue pushing further up. We are slowly getting there. See, this is where the candles like to play games. Price action and price starts to play games with your head. It's like it'll go slowly up, but really quickly up, then slowly down. Then it's like, oh no, it's gonna turn from here, slowly back up, or So it's like we're halfway there now. We've got another 3 minutes for the 5 minute candle to close. So we'll just see what happens. See, now we've got this Wick here, temptation, or is it going to close bearish now? All these, again, just get familiarized with the candles themselves. By the time this comes to the last minute of the candle closing, we might just complete this Wick. This could be just to fool everyone that we're going to start going further down. In the last 3 minutes, we might just come back all the way back up here and then just close bullish and then continue pushing further up. Right? Prediction. Anything can happen. See, just in a split second how much just came back up again. It's insane. Last 3 minutes, so we'll see what happens. Interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Very interesting. I am going with the trend. One Confluence. Am I looking at bullish volume? Yes, I am on the bigger, the different time frame. I'm using breakout candles. I'm looking at breakout candles, the quality. I'm looking at what's the other one? Volume. So all these things taken into consideration, play a major role. So we'll see what happens. Definitely. I'm just gonna leave this running, and might be just I was thinking of actually just coming back later, but we'll stay here. Okay, so let's just say this candle closes like this now, right? Let's just say this candle closes like this. What can happen? Now the possible chance is the next candle, just the way this came bullish, little bit of volume, bearish. This might be bearish, little bit of bullish volume, full bearish, right? So, or maybe this one, like I mentioned earlier, this one might just complete the, and close up here, pretty much. So, again, it's about just forecasting what could possibly happen, but at the same time, preparing myself for all outcomes, including losses, right? So, we've got 1 minute left now. So, let's see what happens. What might happen if this candle closes like this, for example? Next candle starts, we come a little bit down, and then just go, obviously just to create a wick, and then just go fly back up from here. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. By the way, if you are finding value and all that, hit that like, subscribe, comment. I reply to pretty much all my comments, as long as the comments are not, silly comments. And if you want to join again, looking for a one-to-one mentorship from myself, link will be in the video description. I made it pretty much affordable for everyone. Especially the cost, £99. I think it's the cheap. It has to be the cheapest cost online. So again, I do expect this to come a little bit down, right? So okay, what is the difference between this candle and this candle, right? Bullish candle, super strong. We've got volume of increases. Bullish candle here, and then we've got a little bit super strong bullish candle, by the way. This one as well, right? Bearish candle comes in. Now we've got bullish. Now this body here is bigger than this body here. It's a good sign. So we're just gonna, I do expect this to come a little bit maybe down to check this area here, and then continue pushing further up, hopefully. But anything can happen. So just wait. We shall wait, sir. We shall wait to see what happens. Excuse me. Exactly before I said it's going to turn bearish a little, come a little bit down like that. This is where it's going to start tempting everyone into, it's going to and I don't mean to show myself as I can predict the future with these candlesticks, or no, it's nothing like that. I mean, see these glasses here, blue light glasses, right? The retina of my eyes start getting damaged a little. That's why I get these blue light glasses, because That's how much I've basically I've stared at the charts. 10-hour days, 12-hour days. So what I'm just seeing right now is just those thousands and thousands of hours just coming into play on the live market. This is why probably I just don't even, the emotions I'm just able to handle them better now, right? Again, don't get me wrong though, could be still a break-even trade still after all that. So it'll be interesting. But I do think got volume on my side, got the candle breakouts on my side, like confluences and all that. So now, okay, in the next 3 minutes for the candle to close, I would like this to pretty much turn bullish and close above either this wick high here. It'll be just a good sign. If we close bearish, anything can happen then. But you know, if we close bullish, then it's just a good sign. It's just a good sign. So we'll just see what happens from here. Still got 3 minutes. 3 minutes is a long time. People don't understand this. 3 minutes is a long time for one single candle to, you know, to take its formation, right? So okay. Ooh, I was just getting what I was gonna do with my stop loss, I was gonna move it to halfway point, because again, data tells me that price can come down, touch my entry, and it just loves to fly back up. I like this wick here, right? So you've got last 2 minutes now. Last 2 minutes gonna be interesting. This gonna be very interesting. This, if this turns bullish, perfect, right? High probability chance you will just pass this phase one in one day as well. Phase one in one day. So what am I thinking? What's the thought process right now? Honestly speaking, boredom. Boredom to say the least. Let's see what's happening on here. One minute left for the candle to close. Can it turn bullish? As much as I would like it to. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, even if it be a very weak bearish candle like this would be a super. Okay, are we shifting? How long we got left? Got 30 seconds. 30 seconds left for this candle to close. Are we gonna shift to bullish and then in the last 20 seconds just close it? Okay, see what I mean? Are we gonna push a bit further up and then close like this? Got 15 seconds left. I'm looking at trading at the same time. Okay, and can we get up to here? Up to here. Right, up to here. That'll be nice if we can. We've got 3 seconds. Okay, it's called bearish. Okay, this is okay as well, actually. Actually, no, it's not. Why? Because doji bearish here. It might just start coming further a little bit down. But overall, yeah, it might be even. I mean, see, it just, that does not mean it's going to be a losing trade, and it does not mean it's going to be a winning trade. What happens is, when you look at, if I look at my confluences, as price goes along and I'm managing this trade, see, it's come bearish again. It just, in the live trade, how can I say this? The probability of winning a trade and losing, it can fluctuate based on the present candles that are forming and candle patterns. So, I mean, it'll be interesting for sure. But I mean, obviously we've got a very weak bearish candle here, long wick rejection, super small body. At the same time, it can indicate a bearish evening star, and then obviously we've got this bullish candle here. Now this bullish candle here is bigger than these two, so I am going to hold on to this. You know, again, only 0.5% risk. I'm risking 1%. If we lose, we're going to lose half of the trade. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. Temptations. Just gonna let this carry on running. I'll be back later on. Okay, we are running 4% in profit. Price looking good. Now the only thing with this is on my trading view it's hit the 1 to 5, but obviously on here we are, again, it's just due to the spreads difference. I'm gonna have to call this just simply because I'm gonna call this, 4% in profit. Can't argue. I just need the remaining 1%. Yeah, I'm happy with that. No problem. I mean, this is all about, again, controlling the emotions in the sense. I mean, this is okay, very well. This might, you sort the camera out, might just go all the way up, and then later I'll be like, it would have, hit my, I would have passed the challenge. Well, no, we're not here to focus. As much as we want the money, the moment you start taking the money out of this, trust me, this is when it starts working for you. Just one moment. Yeah, I was just checking something then, apologies. But yeah, on my trading view it says 1 to 5. So I'm not gonna fight that on this, right? Because 1 to 5, it might just do a U-turn, right? It might do anything, but okay, we start pushing further a little bit up. I don't care. I don't care, right? I don't care. I don't care if this here flies all the way up here. I don't want the full cake. I only want a piece of the cake. I've took my 1 to 4. Usually I do like to go for a 1 to 5, but obviously in this case with funding pips, the spreads on this, now DAX normally has a little bit of a high spread, obviously, but when I'm trading my UJ, USD JPY, zero spread. I can just get my full 1 to 5, 1 to 6 sometimes even. If I'm trading Nasdaq, very, very liquid, so super tight spreads, get my 1 to 5. With DAX German 40, it is what it is. You've seen it here. I mean, if I even show you, let's look at the on history. This ain't bad at all, is it? Not bad. You see here funding pips, not bad at all. So we won 4 trades out of the 5. 75% win rate so far, is it? So, or is it 80% win rate? So we're looking good, right? 80% win rate, and I'm only like 1%, 1.1%. I mean, there you go. Look at that. So we're pushing. I mean, again, the range here might just tank from there. I don't care. I don't care if it goes further up. I've got what I needed. I've got what I wanted. That's what it's all about. And again, I want to just end this video here, guys. As start small. Make your mistakes on the smaller accounts, because even if you blow the account, you've only blown what, 50 quid. As there's one student who joined. He purchased 1,500k accounts. I'm not gonna mention his name. He's in the Discord community. Lunatic. He's probably going to watch this and be like, what is he calling me? But yes, you are a lunatic for purchasing 1,500k accounts, never passing one, and you didn't even know what your strategy, you don't know what your edge was, right? Learn from him, ladies and gentlemen. Purchase smaller accounts first. Practice. Even better, go to a demo account. But the reason why I don't like demo accounts is simply because no emotions involved. No emotions involved. Simply, so I hope this video is helpful.